Hey everybody, it's George Bentley here. I'm the founder of Bentley Wellness Technologies. We own the brands Bentley Baths, walk-in therapy tubs. We also own the brand Being Young at Any Age, which is a blog, a radio show, YouTube site, and a forthcoming book. I made a promise to you guys that we would try to keep you connected with any cutting-edge information we get that might help us deal with this COVID-19 pandemic that's spreading the world. And I've just got the latest cutting-edge guidelines from our international network of folks, and I want to pass it on to you. I'm telling you right now, you need to share this information with every single person you know and love. Get it out there. It's that vital. It may seem a little cumbersome, but I'm telling you, given the consequences of not doing anything, this is a drop in the bucket. This is easy. The Chinese now know how the COVID-19 virus works, and that's because they've been conducting many autopsies on people who have died from this virus. They know that the virus kills now by obstructing the respiratory pathways with a thick mucus that solidifies, and it blocks the airways to the lungs. So that's what we're trying to overcome. They've discovered that once this starts to happen, in order to apply medications that can be effective, they've got to get through that blockage. And that can actually take a number of days to make happen. So the key is to get ahead of this in our body the same as it is to get ahead of it in society. I hear all the experts talking about we need to blunt the curve, right? We need to blunt the spike, and well, that's right. That makes sense, right? That means we're being proactive. Well, guess what? We need to do the same thing within our bodies, personally, individually, to help us as a society to accomplish what we need to do. So I'm going to give you 10 recommendations, and I'm going to strongly encourage that you follow each and every one of them. Number one, what they recommend is that you drink a lot of warm liquids, coffee, teas, soups, anything, warm water, and take a sip of warm water or something warm every 20 minutes. Carry it with you and drink it. What this does is this washes the active virus down into our stomach. And when it gets in our stomach, our gastric juices can neutralize the virus before it ever gets into our lungs. Okay, and that's what we want to do. We're trying to keep it out of our lungs. Number two, gargle with an antiseptic every single day. And if you don't have an antiseptic mouthwash or you can't afford one, you can use a vinegar solution, a salt solution, lemon water, anything that will help antiseptically keep your throat clean. Number three, they've discovered that this virus attaches to our clothing and to our hair. And this is really important. And they've also discovered that any detergent kills it. And in particular, any detergent that foams. So what this means is, if you're still active or you go out to the grocery store or whatever it is, you must take a shower or a bath immediately upon returning into your home from the street. Avoid sitting down or touching anything in your home. Go directly to your shower or your bathtub and clean yourself. If you can't wash your clothes every day, you should wash them too. That's part of this. They found out that you can hang them in direct sunlight because ultraviolet rays will also neutralize the virus. Number four, this virus attaches to metallic surfaces and lives there for up to 9 days. So be very careful about coming into contact with metallic surfaces. Take notes, be vigilant about touching handrails, doorknobs, things of that nature, and take precautions. If you're in public, try to carry some sanitizer with you, or maybe some sanitizing wipes, even Lysol spray, whatever, but just be aware and try to minimize your contact with metal surfaces in home or in public. At home, wipe down your home regularly. We're here in third world Chile and Santa Cruz, and we wipe down our house every day. And let me tell you, we have a pretty big house. One Clorox wipe, we can sanitize all the doorknobs and rails in our home. But it's a very important thing to do. Number five may seem obvious to you, but this was very firmly stated: don't smoke. Smoking compromises our health and just creates a wonderful atmosphere for this virus to flourish in. Don't smoke. Number six, kind of a hard one here, but they're saying wash your hands every 20 minutes. And again, any kind of soap that foams is fine. And wash your hands for 20 seconds. I've said this before, it's 2 times through the happy birthday song, right? And also just, conservation side, don't run the water while you're washing your hands. Go ahead and shut it off so that we conserve water while we're doing this. Number 7, they recommend that we eat fruits and vegetables that are high in a broad range of nutrition value, in particular antioxidants. A lot of people seem to be focusing on fruits and vegetables high in vitamin C, which is good, but they're telling us eat a broad spectrum of high antioxidant valued fruits and vegetables, and as much as you can. Number 8, they wanted us to know that animals don't spread this. This is a human-to-human, person-to-person transmitted virus, so you don't need to worry about your pets and other animals exposing you to this virus. Number 9, common sense, but it's pretty amazing how many people are doing this. Avoid getting the common flu. This just further weakens our immune system. It's a different illness, but it sets up a playground for this virus if you already have been weakened by the common flu or a cold. So try to avoid that. And the other thing they suggest in this category is to drink avoid drinking cold liquids or eating cold foods. Cold temperatures tend to aid this virus in living longer, so avoid cold things. And number 10 is really important. The Chinese medical community now is very clear that at the second you start to feel a tickle or an irritation in your throat, a little congestion, anything at all, start immediately implementing these procedures and guidelines, gargling, drinking warm water, whatever, because they are saying statistically we can stop this in its tracks. If we contract it and we catch it in our throat, get it down into our stomach where our body can kill it off, okay? So there you go, 10 guidelines. Please tell your friends and loved ones about it. Don't be lackadaisical about this. I think this could very well be the answer to getting us past this. Remember, I love you. I miss you all. We're all in this together, and it is my firm belief that this too shall pass, okay? Send me your comments or thoughts. I'd love to hear from you, and hang in